What's up guys, I'm Ben from AuthenTech, and flexible phones are all the rage right now. In just the past couple days, there's been multiple different folding devices announced. And in today's video, I want to show you guys all that was announced and released and what I think the future holds for folding tech. First up was Samsung with their Galaxy Fold. It has a massive 7.3-inch AMOLED main display. It's shaped like a rectangle when unfolded and has this upper cutout notch for the cameras. When folded, you'll notice that main screen folds inside itself, which is very interesting and opposite to how the Huawei did theirs. When the Galaxy Fold folds down, there's another display which is of course needed on the outside, and that's a 4.6-inch screen. It has a 4,380 mAh battery inside, which at first sounds like a lot, but then again, to power all of the screen real estate, I'm intrigued at how this will do in real life usage. The cameras on here are impressive. The Fold is flexing 6 total cameras with varying specs and use cases. Of course, I would be super excited to test out that ultra wide angle and the others as well. 12 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of internal storage. List price is almost $2,000. Also announced was the Huawei Mate X, another folding device but taking a different approach. Overall, it's larger in size, folded down has a 6.6-inch OLED screen, and when unfolded has an 8-inch panel. As I previously mentioned, the main screen folds to the outside, which is opposite to the Samsung. Now, just off the bat, without having any hands-on time with either, this design makes a little bit more sense since you wouldn't need a third display added to the back side. The main screen is folding outwards, not inwards. Another key feature this offers, we could finally use that triple rear camera setup as front-facing cameras as well, since there would be a preview display right there staring back at you. This would also save money overall since there'd be no more need for extra front-facing cams and no screen notch needed, as they designed the rear cameras to have a little bump, almost like a hand grip, which looks nice. It packs a slightly larger 4,500 mAh battery, also has 8 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of internal storage. List price of about $2,600. Now, what do you guys think, folding inwards or outwards? What makes the most sense? Also, check out the Nubia Alpha. It's a flexible wearable device like a phone and smartwatch had a baby. This thing definitely looks a little bulky and maybe cheesy, but hey, I appreciate it when companies are experimenting and trying new things. The bendable 4-inch OLED panel is definitely very cool as it curves around your wrist and almost reminds me of those old slap-on bracelets. If or when a company can turn those into a display, now that will be the day. It's running a custom Android-based OS, specs 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of storage, and 500 mAh battery. Definitely smartwatch specs here. The display is pretty narrow and looks difficult to type on. Resolution is only 192 by 960 pixels. Plus, I'm not sure how enjoyable watching YouTube on here would be. LG just announced their V50, and they're coming at the folding display from a different angle. Instead, they now offer a second screen that attaches on like a flip case. The combo is interesting because this gives the end user the choice to purchase this optional add-on or not. It extends out your display. You could use it as a viewfinder to live preview the camera, or maybe use it like a gamepad. And last up is the long-awaited Motorola Razr V4. There's still no official announcement yet, just mostly rumors and renderings. I think this one could have sweet potential because I like the idea of having a regular sized phone fold down smaller rather than having it unfold in larger size. Our screens are pretty large already, sometimes difficult for one-handed usage, pretty tight squeezing into certain pants, and I'm not sure how often I'd actually want a tablet-like size screen in my pocket everywhere I go. I could be wrong though. What do you guys think? I feel like most of these are proof of concept devices, experiments, testing the market, and gathering feedback. Also note they're all pretty expensive and might be a little while until they trickle down to an affordable price point. As MKB said, why do we really need folding phones? Has the market actually been asking for this? Well, some say it'll be better for multitasking, but on Androids already, we can do two-way split screen, and I seriously never use this feature. So I'm not sure when I would actually need a three-way split screen. screen. Do you guys use multitasking on your phones or tablets? And if so, with what apps? My 2 key takeaways are I'm really intrigued where folding phones will go, and are you with me? Would you rather see them fold down smaller or unfold into larger devices? Additionally, I see this as a possible great way to use those higher end rear facing cameras for both the rear and front facing. This would be sweet. Speaking of cameras, I post all my behind the scenes shots on my Instagram. Make sure you're following me at Schmanke. And thank you guys so much for watching. Consider sticking around for more Samsung, LG, and more videos coming super soon. Until next time, I'll see ya. Let's live AuthenTech.